Hi and hello, I am Athena Pondian here. Welcome to the control system for the biomedical engineers classroom. So today we are going to discuss about the next topic of our control system first unit, that is mechanical rotational system. So what is mechanical rotational systems and what are the elements they are used as a mechanical translational systems, and what are the symbols and all the introduction part we are going to discuss now. Come, let me start the class today. The mechanical rotational system. We are successfully finished the mechanical translational system. Here mechanical rotational system is the next part. As a mechanical translational system, this mechanical rotational system also includes three important elements. That three important elements are moment of inertia of mass. It is represented in the letter capital J. Please remember, in the translation it is represented as a mass. Here it is moment of inertia of mass. It is represented in the variable J. This is the first element. Then the second element, a dashpot of rotational coefficient. It is represented in the letter capital B. Please remember the second element. Then the third element is nothing but stiffness of the spring. That is spring. Stiffness, that is rotational stiffness, that is very important. Then that variable is notated in capital K. Then what are the list of symbols we are used here? As a mechanical translational, here also there are so many symbols are there. What are the symbols? The first symbol is the first thing, theta. Theta is nothing but the angular displacement. There in the mechanical translation we are noted as x as a displacement, right? Here we can able to say theta is the angular displacement. That is it having the unit radians. Okay, then d theta by dt, of course it is the angular velocity. Angular velocity, it having the unit radians per second. Okay, then d square theta divided by dt square. It is the angular acceleration, radians per second square. Okay, so this is the most important variable in the way of displacement manner we need to know. Okay, so list of symbols you please remember. Then the representation of mass, dashpot and spring is J, B and K respectively. Then the representation of all these symbols is also very important. Okay, then what is the unit of this particular thing, and this particular thing? That is, the moment of inertia is nothing but kilogram meter per radians. Please remember. Then this dashpot having the Newton meter per radians per second. Okay, then this particular spring having Newton meter per radians. So this is the units also you need to remember. So first of all, what are the elements and what are the variable notation, and then this particular units and this symbol. And then apart from this, one more thing you need to note, that is capital T. See, capital T is nothing but the applied torque. There capital F is nothing but the applied force. No? That is what here in the mechanical rotational system, the applied force is indicated in torque. That is applied torque, it having the unit Newton. We need to note the diagrammatic representation of all these things. So first element, moment of inertia, it having the diagrammatic notation is like this. Of course we know that what is this. Here we are discussing rotational system. So the torque applied here is applied force is nothing but the torque, and this is attain the displacement in the inclination manner, that is theta. Here the mass, this is the representation of the moment of inertia of mass. Okay, then this particular thing, that is according to the force balance equation, this particular Tj is nothing but the opposing force of this particular moment of inertia. Okay, torque. Then this can be represented in capital J into d square theta divided by dt square. So you need to remember. The second thing is, of course, you know that the second thing is dashpot. So it is represented, of course, you know that the representation is B, and it having applied torque here, and it having the inclination in theta. Okay, then the opposing force of this particular thing is capital D into small b is equal to capital B into d theta divided by dt. Please remember. Okay, opposing force of dashpot is here. Then the third is, last is spring. Okay, then K is the notation, and here applied torque, and here it is the angular displacement. Then here the formula for this particular thing is d small k is equal to capital K into theta. It is similarly is look like all the things, all the formulas in the mechanical translational systems. That's what. Okay, here this is for the mass, this is for the dashpot, and this is for the spring. You need to know all the thing having the unit Newton, 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 because torque, we are calculating torque only. So this is the thing you need to know to the next part. Okay, please remember diagrammatic notation and its formula. Diagrammatic notation, formula. Diagrammatic notation and formula. So of course the next part what we are going to discuss is Newton's second law of motion. So of course whether it may be an angular displacement or whether it may be a translational displacement, the Newton's second law is applied. That is, all the applied force is equal to the opposing force in the mechanical translational system. Here all the applied torque is equal to the sum of all the opposing torque. After this particular thing is, even though we are calculating Tj, Tb and Tk, the final step we need to do is determine the transfer function. So for the transfer function, we have the formula Laplace transform of output divided by the Laplace transform of input. So here we know that the applied torque is nothing but the applied force, that is our input, and the final displacement theta, that is final angular displacement, is nothing but the output. Okay, that is the thing we know that. But we must know that what is the Laplace transform conversion of all these symbols. So we are going to convert how this particular Laplace transform is look like. Okay, come let's see. That is Laplace transform of theta, that is angular displacement, is theta of s. Please remember. Okay, then the Laplace transform conversion of d theta by dt is nothing but s into theta of s. Please remember. Okay, then the Laplace transform of d square double derivative is equal to s square into theta of s. That is the thing you need to remember. Okay, so what is the Laplace transform of angular displacement? Well, it is the Laplace transform of velocity, and what is the Laplace transform output of acceleration? So this is the thing you need to remember. As like as a mechanical translational, the mechanical rotational is also having the Laplace transform conversion, because we are in the situation to determine the transfer function of the system. Of course, the transfer function formula is Laplace transform of output divided by Laplace transform of input. So what is the purpose of Laplace transform? What is the purpose of transfer function? We need to determine the accuracy of the system using the transfer function. We can able to analyze the output and input of the system using transfer function. So this is the introduction of mechanical rotational system. Hope you understand. So keep on watching, and this you just go through all the symbols, variables, and these notations, units, and the force balance equation and the Laplace transform equation. You just recall everything, and then in the next video we are going to solve the example number 1 of the mechanical rotational system. Okay, thank you.